came back from getting groceries and I couldn't help but get a little plant. This little guy. I forgot what this plant is called. I don't think it's a calathea, but it looks like it, or it's some version of it. Let me check. Okay, so I just checked and it is a species of a calathea, but I don't know what exactly it's called. But I really like the leaf patterns. This is such a mini one. So it was really cheap. I think it was only about $5. But I need to repot it tomorrow, and there's a few other plants I need to repot or just move into a bigger pot. So I might spend tomorrow morning repotting my plants because that is kind of long overdue. And I already have potting mix, so that's fine. There's one more calathea type of plant that I really want to get, and the leaves kind of look like it's been painted. It's like this mix of white and green. I'll put it up on the screen, but that's one I really want as well. A little update on my coriander. I think it's dying. It's like very droopy and the new leaves have gone a bit yellow. I'm thinking maybe it's not liking the direct light too much, but also the past few days it hasn't been that sunny either. So I haven't vlogged that much this week. The week just kind of went really fast and I wasn't really doing anything too exciting to film, so I probably don't have too much footage. But now that it's sunny, because I haven't seen the sun for like 2 days, I'm going to photograph the other Circle Story stickers, but it's Pride and Prejudice this time, so Jane Eyre is already up, and then I'm going to photograph the Pride and Prejudice one and then edit those photos and then get it up on the website. This morning I spent a lot of time on my journal spread and I did this little thing. I got the idea from Pinterest. What I should have done actually was I used Copic marker here, and I should have just used the Copic marker on the paper but then drawn the leaf on vellum paper. That would have looked a lot nicer, but that's fine. It still turned out awesome. So I've been having a lot of fun with that, but the main reason I'm doing this is to use up paper and notebooks. I mentioned this in my podcast for my Patreon podcast, but like once I use up the notebook, I'm probably going to keep it, right? Like I'm not going to throw out journals that I use up, because I mean, I put all this effort into the pages. It seems like a waste to throw them out. So if you journal, could you let me know what you do with your journal when it's done? Do you keep it? Do you cut out some pages to keep, or do you just throw it away? Because I don't know what to do. The whole point of like using up all the notebooks was to throw it away. I didn't expect to keep it all. I have a box on the table now, and it's meant to be like my journal box for like scrap paper and things to use up, but I keep adding to it because on this side, I'll show you, I've got all of this mess on this side and I haven't dealt with it yet. So this one's full of notebooks. This is only a quarter of the notebooks I have to use up, and this is all just miscellaneous stuff that I grabbed from the studio. So I still have to use these up, and I've got some more scrap paper there, and then this is just getting out of hand now. This was like down here before, but then I just kept adding to it. So hopefully seeing this every day makes me want to just use it up, but how fast can I use this up really in here? I don't know. So I don't have much else planned for today. I'm just going to photograph those stickers, and then I'm going to do the Patreon challenge for June, which is a colouring page, or the challenge is to also redraw it. So I was only going to colour it in because a lot of other people are going to draw it. I will challenge myself to also redraw it in my own style. So I'll try to get around to that today as well. Something exciting also is that I am going to upgrade my printer. I wasn't planning on upgrading it anytime soon. So currently I use the Epson XP442, which is not an expensive printer. It's actually very lower middle range, and it was really cheap to get started, and it has served me very well this past year and a half. But the printer that everyone has, everyone seems to have, which is really good, is the Canon Pixma Pro 100 or 100S. We don't actually have the 100 here. We have the 100S. Brand new, it's around 700, and when it goes on sale, it's around 600. So it's very expensive. But I did find it secondhand for 400, but there was actually 2 sellers. And one of the sellers just wasn't replying to messages, and it was just taking a really long time to follow up. So I ended up going for another seller, which is a lot further away. It's going to take an hour to pick it up, but it is $4.50, and they were a small interior design firm who are upgrading to something more commercial, so they don't need their printer anymore. And for $4.50, I think it's pretty good. So I didn't mean to upgrade, but it's a really good price and a really good deal. So I'm gonna go pick that up on Monday, I think, which is very exciting. It also prints A3, which I don't think is necessary, but it means I can also print my own like art prints at home to stick around the house, because the ones that are in the bedroom are A3 and I got them printed at Officeworks. So I should be able to print it at home now. So I'm curious to see what the quality difference is like, because for the longest time I was really annoyed at my printer because I thought, I mean, the DPI is high, like the resolution of the print is high. I made sure I chose one of the cheaper printers that actually had a good resolution, but I don't know, like the more I use it, the more happy I am with the results. But I'm really curious to see what a printer like 5 times the price how different the print output will be. I'm assuming that the ink will be like 5 times as expensive as well, but this one comes with ink already, so it'll be good. But, I'm losing light, so I need to photograph those stickers now. So this month's challenge for my patrons was to either redraw this in their own style or to colour it in, like a colouring page. This is an illustration by Bethany Robertson. I actually have a book of hers that I just scanned in for this page. So I think I already mentioned, but I was initially only going to colour it, but then I decided to redraw it, and it actually was a really good study and practice for me, getting used to the shapes. Even this, I've never drawn that shape before, something as simple as that, so I was just getting familiar with it. I hate drawing flowers and leaves, always really hard for me, so this is just a sketch. I didn't do that because I'm just gonna actually do it properly with a brush, but this is a beautiful illustration and it was really fun to do, so I'm going to colour it in now and yeah, maybe add some things if it looks too empty. So today's Sunday, and when I woke up it was already pretty late. I don't know how I slept in. I didn't sleep super well last night, but it was really gloomy, and now it's like amazing blue skies and super sunny. Good weather always elevates my mood, and because it's such good weather and it lifted my spirits and my mood, I decided to follow through with my plan for making Sundays a not full work day. So I would gladly work through Sunday, but I think I've been finding myself not really burning out, but getting a bit more tired throughout the week, and I feel like dedicating time to recharge is really important, even when you don't feel like you need it. I'm not declaring Sunday a full day of not work, but maybe just like a half day. So I did laundry, which I haven't done for a while because it's been raining, and I just repotted all the plants as you saw, and I'm pretty tired, but it was really nice to be in the sun, and now I'm really hungry. But it's a really nice day, and today I think I'm going to edit the camping photos. It's been 2 weeks since I said I was going to put up the camping vlog, but I will do it next week, I hope. But this week I didn't film very much. I don't know how long this vlog is, unfortunately, but I'm still going to try to get some more footage today because I still want to get the vlog out, even if it is short. But I don't know, I wasn't really in the mood to talk, and I guess there wasn't really much to update on. I was just quietly working. It was a bit of a slow week, but it was nice. Tomorrow I am picking up the printer, and I have plans today to kind of rearrange this area because it's really messy, but also it's just not efficient the way it's been organized. And I measured the bookcase because we're going to move my stuff to the bookcase and maybe under my desk where the pans are right now. But we're making this kitchen trolley actually for the kitchen. I'm going to move my stuff off the kitchen trolley and put the pans here and kind of make this like a coffee station. So I'm going to move the coffee machine over here. I haven't figured out what to do there yet, but I'm just trying to slowly figure it out. And yeah, that's the plan for today. Just rearrange, take it easy, edit some photos, play a lot of Animal Crossing. I can finally terraform. I don't think I said it yet. I think yesterday I finally got the Island Designer app. I've been waiting for that for so long. When I first started playing, I had no idea you had to like meet all these objectives first, and then Tom Nook gives you the Island Designer app. But I finally have so much more space. I'm not limited to stuff. Very excited, and it's slowly coming together. It's going to take a really long time because I still don't know what I want yet, but I will do somewhat of an island tour when it's done, and it probably won't be done for another like 2 months, I don't know, until it's like perfect. But yeah, I'll also play it on the live stream. The live stream was workshop only, but now I'm gonna make it patrons only, and I still only play with workshop patrons, but other patrons can watch it as well. So I'm gonna check if it's a good time to eat lunch yet, because I'm hungry from being outside and repotting all the plants. Hopefully they are happy in their new homes and their new soil. I'll show you that once they're all inside. They're just kind of like soaking up some sun outside, but I can't leave them out there for too long because it is quite direct sun. But then I'm going to photograph my week of spreads for my patrons and pack an order, and I think that's about it. But I'm just staring at the blue skies right now, and it's amazing, and it makes me happy. Okay, that's it for today. I am hot and hungry. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.